Look at those moves.
Stretching.
Look at those moves.
Stretching.
Look at those moves. Hey, are you ready to move? I hope so. It is going to be an amazing Wednesday pulse workout today, my friends. That means total body cardio, top to bottom. We're going to get you pumping a little bit. I don't know if you've taken class the last couple days. I'm tender. My cheeks are rough from what Maddie did to them on Monday. My boobs feel tight from what Maddie did to them yesterday. Today, we're going to loosen all of that up. Now, first things first, if you want to jam along with us, we don't really have music going on here. Instead, get your own music going. Head over to Spotify. Check out Maddie Russell 620. Is it Maddie Brooke? Maddie Brooke. I apologize. M-A-D-I, Maddie Brooke, B-R-O-O-K-E, 622. And check out the Pulse playlist, all right? So check on that bad boy. If you're like, what, he just said a lot of stuff. Well, guess what? There's a link right down below in the description here. So click that link and let's go ahead and jam. For the warm-up today, you just need your body. For the rest of the workout, we're gonna grab some mini bands, we're gonna grab some light dumbbells, and a couple other implements that we might throw in wherever you're at, okay? So getting started nice and easy. We're gonna go right leg back together, hands are out front, we're gonna go into a lunge, and then just twist over the top of that lunge. When you come back up, I'm gonna have you throw in a bodyweight squat. So we go lunge, twist, up, squat. 45 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. Nice, gang. So on the squat, thinking about we normally do feet shoulder width apart. Now some people are good with toesies pointed forward. Some people are more comfortable taking a little bit more of a duck stance. Allows you to maybe push your knees a little wider, so sit down deeper in the hips. Either way, make sure you got the hands in front for a nice little counterbalance. That's what we're looking for there. On the lunge, always working on the back leg knee dip, okay? Dropping down to where that knee is about 90 degrees, because that's what's gonna help take care of my front leg, and then we twist right over the top of it, opening up the hips. Now in 10 seconds, we're gonna go into an inchworm. So from a standing position, we hinge forward at our waist, dropping into the shoulders and hands, we walk it out, and then all we're gonna do, my friends, is walk it right on back in. When we walk back in, don't stand up, just tap those toes, and then back out again, working hamstring length. In 3, and 2, and 1. Let me see your inchworm. Oh, hi, friend. With those big impediment, they're really in the way. Good. So this is an active hamstring lengthening and shortening, okay? We're extending all the way out into our high plank. So just the action of doing that gets our shoulders involved. Once we get out into that plank, now our core is working, right, to help us stabilize. Abs are turned on and engaged. And as we come back to our toes, it's effectively, basically, that bend and hang stretch that we normally do maybe at the end of a workout. We're doing it dynamically, getting our fingertips to our toes. 8 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the other leg on the lunge. So just like we warmed up with before, we're gonna start in with the left leg now on the twist. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let me see you guys switch that up, okay? So left leg is back this time. That means you're gonna twist over your right. So whatever leg is in front, that's the direction you turn towards. That's gonna help us lengthen our hip flexors in the back. It's gonna help us create a little bit of activation through our obliques on the sides, right? Getting the core into it as well as the lower half. Nice game. Now notice for both of them, as Anthony goes into a squat, as they both go into their lunge, and their back is nice and flat, their torsos are still tall. We're always thinking about keeping ourselves erect, vertical, upright, as opposed to collapsing down, rounding the shoulders too far forward, okay? Last little bit, we're gonna walk it out into a plank in 15 seconds. And once we're down there, we're just gonna stay put, but alternating reaches. Nice big drag of our fingertips across the ceiling as we reach side to side, alternating arm circle in 3, in 2, in 1. Let me see you rock and roll. So walk out into that high plank. Big old reach high, yes. Again, as you put pressure on the floor with the down hand, you're also pivoting your hips. You're turning almost a little bit into like a side plank as the opposite arm reaches and crests. Your shoulders and your entire torso turns up towards the sky. Body gets rotated there. Nice game. 10 more seconds. We're gonna start pumping it up a little bit. We're gonna go drop squat into mountain climber. Now drop squats should be familiar with you if you've done rooted. We sit down, we bounce out of it. We sit down, we bounce out of it. You're gonna give me 5 drop squats. After that, you walk your hands forward and we go 10 mountain climbers. 90 seconds on that piece. Guys, go ahead and get it to your feet. We're going right into drop squats in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's bounce. Boom. So separating the feet, again, that same distance you do on your traditional squat, shoulder width apart. All right, again, if the toesies go out, all good. Make sure the knees are wide. And then after your 5 drop squats, walk your hands forward, and we're going 10 mountain climbers. Now on that climber, we're gonna make sure that our hips are nice and low. We've got length through our torso again, not over rounding in that down position either, not allowing our shoulders to drop in. Anthony doing a great job of keeping his hips down. Keep going. Keeping his hips down, and not only is he just keeping those hips down, but his knees are help driving that process, right? He pulls his thigh as high as he can, and then kicks right back out, the legs are trading places. Boom. You're just doing 10 of those, and then again, 5 drop squats. 10, 5, 10, 5. 90 seconds, I said, was on the clock. You've got 45 in, you got 45 to go. After this, we're gonna drop down, we're gonna hold a little plank, activate the core as I show you the next piece. Awesome, gang. Staying as light as we can on our feet on the drop squat, and it really is just a little bounce. You're absorbing force on the way down, not a jump. It's kind of like an anti-jump. You're allowing your body to sit down and then just springing up on out of it. On that mountain climber, again, staying light in the shoulders and wrists, not too much pressure. Now dropping down, we're doing a low plank hold in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1, and plank it out. Ooh, starting to talk to our abs, right? We're getting our upper body into it, we're getting our lower body into it, and now we're starting to get the core that much more into it while elevating our heart rate, okay? So that's it. 90 seconds of faster work, 30 seconds here on the core piece. We're gonna go into a little combo this time, 5 and 10 again. Your 5 is gonna be a full-on squat jump, and then once you land, you're gonna hit in side to side lunge times 10 total, or 5 each side. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. 5 squat jumps. So don't notice both of them extend their hands and then throw those hands behind as they leap. Ooh, leaping lizards. So 5 nice and high, and then side lunge. Oh, you want skater? We're gonna go skaters, Cass, don't worry. Jumping the gun a little bit, she's excited. So getting rhythm into it. They both have like a little bit of a crow hop. I think that's part of where Cass went into that ice skater. She's feeling athletic, feeling dynamic. Notice that it's a hip hinge exercise. Our torso is coming forward, but our waist is going back behind us as we drop in. Again, 10 on those, 5 each side, and then you're right back into your squat jumps. So now we're definitely burning the lower half. Upper body is, I keep saying upper body. Your heart rate is starting to elevate as well, okay? So this 90 seconds of work is gonna stimulate that much more core activity when we go back down to that 30-second hold again. Awesome, team. You're 1 minute in on this sequence, you got 30 more seconds. At the end of that 30, we're gonna drop it to the floor for 30 again. This time, we're going knee to elbow. So making sure I'm not round there, I've got my shoulders pulled back, but my tailbone is tucked under, I'm nice and solid in my high plank, and then I go knee drive, left to left, right to right. Left to left, right to right. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Boys and girls, let's rock and roll. Good. So the key here is staying as still as we can everywhere except your hip, knee, and ankle. So both of them are super duper quiet, like statues, like just amazing, beautiful 10th century marble statues over here that you would find in a palazzo in Italy. Looking good, team. Yes, knee drives up, thigh as high as we can get it. And then we're gonna get back athletic again, up on our feet for a little high knee action. You guys are gonna rock through 20 high knees, and then after the high knees, you're gonna drop it down on the floor. Diamond grip, little tricep push-up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees, let me see. Woo. So getting the heart rate up. Yes, core is active. 20 on the high knees. And then we're just going 5, okay? 5 on the, again, diamond or tricep push-up. Elbows are gonna be tight to your body. Upper arm there, yes. Now if I needed to modify this, all I would do is drop my knees to the ground. So with the knees down, notice though that he keeps his hips down still. A lot of people have this tendency, they let their booty lift towards the sky sometimes when we do the kneeling push-up. You're not doing a lot. There's not a lot going on here, all right? That's a no, all right? So 5 solid ones with your butt down, whether you're on your toes or your knees, and then right back into your high knees. There you go, 25, 25. Looking good, team. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We got a hair transition. You ready for this? She's getting it tight now. The bob is getting tight. It's about to get real. Oh, she went full bun. She says, no more ponytail. No more messing around. Athletic cast is out. Nice, guys. Now notice with both of them, he's here now, she's about to, they're doing a great job of getting their full thigh up above that crease, so their knee higher than their hip bone. That's what we want to see with the high knee. You're not just running in place, you're driving, you're marching forcefully, powerfully in that same place. Love what I'm seeing here, gang. Love what I'm seeing. 15 seconds. We're going to drop it to the floor again for a little bit of core. This time, we're going to hit an alternating plank up. So still working that plank and integrating those triceps. We're going to drop down left hand, up, left hand, left hand. I drop down my right hand, and then I pop up on my right hand, okay? So left, pop up left, right, pop up right. Alternating each side, but keeping your hips totally neutral. In 3, in 2, in 1. Alternating plank ups. Let's go. So 30 seconds here again. Your goal is just not to let those hips break. So if you can't quite keep up with the tempo, slow it down. If you can't quite keep the plank up going, just hold the plank again or go back into those knee to elbows. We're trying to build again and again, getting you ready for the rest of this day. Come on, team. Love it, Anthony. Way to keep it tight. You got it, Frass. Atta girl. Woo! So still, so stiff. All right, gang. Last little combo. We're going to go into a little bear shoulder tap on the core. So I'm going to bend my knees. Guys, just hold the plank for me. We're going to go 90 degrees at the knees, hands right underneath the shoulders. Bear tap, same idea. Tap, tap, tap. Not allowing my hips to shift too much. After I'm done with 20 of those, 10 each arm, then I pop up, and I'm going 10 ice skaters now. Cassie, I told you they were coming to finish it out, all right? 20 and 10 in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's rock and roll, baby. Woo! Come on now, squad. Come on now, squad. Shoulders should be talking to you from that low plank. Core should be talking to you from that minute-long plank. Finish it, team. Yes, yes, yes. So 20 total here. And then right in the skaters, 10 total is going to be 5 each side. Just getting the legs into it one more time. Jacking that heart rate up one more time. Yes, way to push it, babies. Now notice they're reaching across their body. That creates a counterbalance. They're also taking their back leg behind. Very graceful, like a tiger tail, like a cheetah, right? How does a cheetah turn a corner at 65 miles an hour? Because they've got super long tails. Their tails are longer than the rest of their body. That's counterbalance, right? So we're doing the same thing on this ice skater. I create that little tail. I throw this leg back, and it helps me stabilize as I land on the ankle and allow me to propel back the other way. 50 seconds in, gang. We got 40 left. Come on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. This is it. That's it, squad. Find your tempo. Find your level of push. How hard can I go? How fast can I go? How hard can I go? How fast can I go? 20 seconds. I bet you both can get those bear taps done and maybe a few extra skaters. Let me see it, team. At home, I bet you can do the same pace. Let's do it. Let's do it. All the way through. All the way through. Working it. Working it. We got 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1. Done. Nice job, kids. Give yourself a little love. You sweaty? You sweaty? Woo! You sweaty? Well, come on now. Turn the heat up then, baby. Come on. No, I know you're working hard.